Bang! Look at that. We are continuing to get some winter mileage in a current favorite of mine, Puma MagMax. And if you need some motivation and community and connection this winter while you're grinding through some winter miles, by the way, somebody said, did you know that it's not winter everywhere? I understand how the hemispheres work. But if you are in the northern hemisphere and you're struggling, or maybe you're in the southern hemisphere and it's sweltering hot, and you need some, maybe just seeing a picture of somebody's frozen beard will make you appreciate being able to go outside, even though it's 95 American where you live. Regardless of whatever hemisphere you're in, come into the Supwell app, join the community challenge. If you post just one run in the Run Reports channel during this month for the community challenge, you'll have a chance to win a free shoe of your choice. We also have prizes for coldest run. People are posting those icy beards every day. I think somebody ran in -19. The feels like was -19. My guy Jaden Wells up in Maine was running in some crazy -11 or something this morning, and he had the icy beard. So it's a lot of fun. You don't have to run in painfully cold temperatures if you don't want to. We also have prizes for treadmill. We have prizes for best dress. People are doing all sorts of shenanigans. So come into the Supwell app. It's the best run club around. I'm calling it the internet's best run club because that's what it is. We also have discounts to Rhunning Weerhouse, 20% off of all gear. So if you need some new winter running gear to survive the rest of the winter, come in. And we also have the best buy, sell, and trade running shoe marketplace. I've bought tons of shoes off there. I have some cool new stuff coming in that people have posted. So if you're looking for a new shoe or a community or a place to get you through the terrible winter months or southern hemisphere southern months, join the Supwell app and enjoy today's video. Mid-Hill, Monday night. There is snow on the ground. I don't know if you can even see this, but just trust me. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? Snow on the ground in North Carolina. This is our second time this winter. That's crazy. We'll see if it sticks for tomorrow, but snowy conditions. Snowy and it's cold out here. Who would have thought? It's legit coming down. I've never seen anything like this living in Charlotte. Look at that. And we have people on the Supwell app today posting snow pictures in Florida. I mean, yeah, full snow. Check it out outside. I don't have a jacket on, so I'm going to be freezing, but you can check it out from right here. Yeah, we are getting some actual accumulation. Look at that. I don't think it's an inch yet, but about a half an inch out there. In the backyard, too. Oh, my neighbors were both raised in the South. Oh, no, he's driving. He was raised in Alabama. Don't drive in this, brother. That's not good. You don't want the Alabamans driving in the snow. This is going to be fun. We might have a snow run in the morning. That'll be fun, huh? Snow run. Dude. Still going. Still going. What time is it? 8:23 p.m.? Still snowing. Can you see? It's hard to see. It's still snowing, though. They're definitely canceling school tomorrow. That's crazy. Look, there's even a coating on Charlie's car. Wow. So here's the thing about this channel, man. I'm always testing shoes. Last year I tested 100 and I think the final number was 118 new shoes. I also tested more than that from the year before, so let's call it 130 shoes, and that's a clip of about 3 new shoes, 2 to 3 new shoes per week. And I don't usually do first run reviews on the weekend, so it works out to be 3 new shoes per week, which is just wild. The upside of that and the benefit is we get to test a lot of cool new technology. We get to see the latest and greatest in the market. You get to have an informed view on what the different foams are, what the different rockers are, different weights. I have a ton of reference points. It's like a library. We want to read a lot of books. The downside is
I don't get to put a lot of miles on the shoes that I like. And I want to do a better job of just running in the shoes that I like. The Puma MagMax, I'm going to say it right now, this is my favorite shoe right now. I love this thing. I don't even like it. I was trying to think of the right adjective. I hobby jogging love this thing. This is the best shoe on the market right now. This is Max Cushion Gang. It has a gigantic midsole stack. We can take our measurements here in a second. It's comfortable, it's protective, it's bouncy. I even love the way it looks now. And this is the thing, right? The better a shoe feels, the better it's going to look. I said this earlier in the year about the Washington Commanders. I said this about 3 months ago. I said, man, those uniforms, those Commanders uniforms used to look terrible. The Commander's name used to sound terrible, but when Jaden Daniels is bombing the ball downfield to Terry McLaurin for a touchdown, those uniforms look gosh dang good. And the name, Commanders, it sounds gosh dang good too. And so this weird Buzz Lightyear blue and green, this looks so good to me right now. This is like a creamy chocolate chip muffin mixed with a sweet, slightly bitter kale smoothie. That's what this thing is. It is Max Cushion Gang to the max. So why do I love the MagMax so much? This is everything about running shoes in 2025 that is good. It's the bounce. It's the foam. So advanced foam here. Puma calls it the most advanced training foam on the market. What it is, it's the last generation race foam, and it has enough rigidity to the compound that you don't need a plate. And that's really what makes this shoe special. There's no stabilizing piece in it. There's no weirdness. And it's not overly stiff and rigid like the Super Blast. And it doesn't need the plate. It's hard to go this much foam and have it be super soft. So they haven't made it soft. They've made it just right in that Goldilocks zone. And when you're running faster, there's some great bounce to it. So this shoe is just super easy to run in. It broke in for me at about 30 to 50 miles. I love just chomping down mileage. And man, the last few weeks of training, probably 4 to 6 weeks, have been kind of mid. So I'm just reaching back for a shoe that I enjoy. The other benefit of this thing is, look at this. PumaGrip outsole. This is basically a perfect shoe. It's stable. It has a really grippy outsole, some of the best grip in the game, one of the best foam compounds out there, and a really nice fitting upper. So I think I have 150, 160 miles on this. We're going to get it up to 200. We might even get it up to 300. This is going to be the snow day shoe for tomorrow morning. This is the one that I've been consistently reaching for every time I'm not testing something else. I like it better than the Nova Blast 5. I like it better than the Super Blast 2. I like it better than the Neo Zen. I could be running in any of those shoes tomorrow. I could theoretically be trying to get the Neo Zen up to 100 miles. I could be trying to get in the Glycerin Max up to 200 miles. I could try to get the Skyride X up to 200 miles, and I might at some point, but this is just the one that I've been wanting to reach for. And so I don't know what I'm going to do in terms of this year, how I'll test shoes because I don't even really do 100-mile reviews anymore. I might bring that back, but some days I just want to, just let me have this one, okay? Just please let me have this one. I just want to run in a shoe that I like tomorrow. I don't want to run in a weird Under Armour shoe. I don't want to test the new Asics trail shoe. I just want to run in a shoe I like, okay? Tomorrow morning we're going to run in a shoe that we like, and you're going to watch because I'm forcing you to. Capiche? Capiche. The Don of the Max Cushion Gang says capiche. You say capiche back. It's a call and response. All right, Angelo? Boys trying to poke their nose into my business. Oh man, this had dirt. These had dirt all on the bottom. Now there's dirt all on the floor here. This is the gross thing. I started off doing the weigh-ins with just new shoes on the scale, and now I do it with a bunch of shoes, and now so I'm just putting gross dog poop roadkill shoes on the scale. But the thing is, with the scale, you're not actually putting the coffee you drink directly on the scale. You're just putting the bottom of the coffee cup or the bottom of the Chemex grinder on the scale. So it's not actually that gross if you think about it. But Puma MagMax Nitro is the official name, comes in at 321 grams, which is on the heavier side for a cushion shoe. I'm going to grab a few shoes. We're not going to do the whole kit and caboodle tonight, but we will do a cheeky 2 or 3 shoe comparison here. Hold on. So compared to the main shoe that everybody wants to put up against the MagMax, unfairly, I might assert, is the Asics Super Blast. Why is it unfair? Well, the Super Blast is a shoe that's designed more for... I actually don't know anymore. I don't know what the shoe is designed for, because in the initial version, everybody said it was designed for long runs and it was designed for speed and it was designed to be a fast option that didn't have a plate. In this version, people just use it as a daily trainer. It comes in at 278.5 grams with the Saucony insole, closer to 270 grams. So with the standard insole. So the MagMax is 50 grams heavier. However, you get a ton more foam. That's the thing about the MagMax, and the comfort is there. The comfort for me in the Super Blast, it was just never there. The Super Blast has never been that comfortable. Now, let's compare it to a different type of shoe, Hoka Mach X2, more of a speed shoe. This has the race foam at the top, 267.5 grams. So just a touch lighter than the MagMax. Now, let's look at a traditional, or just a touch lighter than the Super Blast, but significantly lighter than the MagMax and the Mach X2. Traditional max cushion shoe, Hoka Bandai, 330 grams. Another shoe that I really like. And so for me, what I've found is my favorite training shoes aren't necessarily the lightest weight ones. They're the comfortable ones. They're the protective ones. And with running 100 miles a week, they're the ones that I can just reach for dang near any daily run and have a good run. And so these are the ones that I've been relying on over the past few months. I actually have the Bandai up at, I think, 80 miles last time that I checked. Sound like Nipsey right there. Last time that I checked. I really wish I could use non-copyright music, but I can't. So these are two great shoes. MagMax is way bouncier, and that's why I keep going to this one. It feels special, but still normal enough to run in a few times a week. Bandai, I could run it every day, but it doesn't have that special character. So let me go grab the stack checker and the calipers, and we can do our quick stack check here. So because I got this whole kit for Christmas, I have not put the Puma MagMax through all of this. I've taken it out for some comparisons, but I have not put it through the full lab. So width of the heel here, holy smokes, 105 millimeters. I kept saying grams the other day because I'm just so used to measuring things in grams. 105, 106 millimeter width in the heel. This is why this is the stability tank. No, it doesn't have a post, but it's what Doctors of Running, our friends over at Doctors of Running, call a stable neutral shoe. What does neutral mean? Neutral means they don't put anything crazy in it to protect your ankles and your feet from turning inwards or outwards, from overpronating. What does stable mean? Stable means they do put some things in there to protect your ankles and feet from going crazy and turning inwards or outwards. So stable neutral shoes are shoes that trick you into being more stable. Bandai, stable neutral shoe. Even the Mach X2 to an extent is a stable neutral shoe. What makes a shoe a stable neutral shoe? Typically, the wrapping of the foam here. A plastic plate can also add some stability like we see in the Mach X2, but it's going to be that flared foam, the wrapping of the foam, and a more rigid, firm foam in the back. Let's take a look at the Bandai's heel width. Oh my gosh, this is another wide boy. Just about as wide. 105 millimeters. I always want to say grams. 105 millimeters in the back here. Now Mach X2, which even though it does have some of these stable neutral elements, I have not found to be the most stable. It's not the worst. It's not the best. 92 grams. For context, the least stable or the narrowest shoes are typically around 69, 70 millimeters. I think I actually just said the grams thing again. I think I said grams again, and I called myself out, and then I did it. I made the same mistake. I'm not learning. Super Blast, 96 millimeters. Put some respect on my M's. 96 millimeters. So MagMax takes it in terms of the width in the back. Now let's check stack. This is where it gets really interesting, and this is why, one of the reasons why I've kept pulling for the MagMax, and why for me it's getting better with time. This shoe has really gotten better over the first 150 to 200 miles that I've put in it. So let's zero this thing out. Bada boom, bada bang. So look at that. Wow, I'm surprised. 38 only. I actually thought this was up higher last time that I checked, but I don't know if I even ever checked this. So 38.5 millimeters in the back, but that's still pretty solid up at 150 miles. The Glycerin Max was coming in at around 35. Look at the Super Blast, though. This is why the Super Blast is a complete tank. And maybe I need to buy a new pair of MagMax to see what it is at 0. Rhunning Weerhouse actually just dropped some new pairs. But bang, Super Blast is 44 millimeters, which is crazy. So you're only getting 38 millimeters of stack in the back of the MagMax Nitro. And that might be one of the reasons why it doesn't feel as crazy, but more width than the Super Blast. So that's interesting right there, right? Huh? I know I did a comparison of these in the Super Blast versus MagMax video, so I'm going to actually go check what the stack was, because the MagMax might be lower now. No, my memory is just horrible. I checked. It was around 38 last time, too. So, hasn't compressed, which is good. That's what you want to see. We want to see continuing to use the shoe across different runs, across 20, 30, 40, 50 miles of running, and have the foam still up, be at the same height. We don't want to see it compressed down, like has happened with the Saucony Power Run PB that we've tested, like has happened with the Brooks Glycerin and the DNA Tuned. So this is holding up really well. Nice resilient compound. I think that's about all I have to say on it tonight. Tomorrow we're going to actually run in it, and that's going to be fun. Just let me run in a shoe that I like, huh? What do you think? Best running shoe on the market? I think the Puma MagMax is the best running shoe on the market. I also am hungry and I'm tired. So we're going to get a fun snow run in the morning. I'm going to have a snack, go to sleep. That will solve the hungry and tired issues. And then I'll see you then. Bada boom, bada bang. All right, update. It's late. I was up late. I was talking to Charles. But look at this. Due to dangerous road conditions. Can you see this? Due to dangerous road conditions, we have canceled school on Wednesday. It's 10:30. I need to go to bed, but snow day tomorrow. And we actually have some legit powder out there, so we're going to be skiing in the Puma MagMax. I'll see you in the morning. It's everywhere? Yeah, it is everywhere. Is this the most snow you've ever seen, Mase?
Yes. This is definitely my daddy. There's no way that I'm gonna miss playing outside in the snow. There's no way. There's no way I can play out out the snow. Yeah, there's definitely no.
All right, I'm going to grab some clothes for this run. It's still really cold. But look at this. Legitimate snow. And it's crazy because, so I grew up with snow in Massachusetts, but when it snows here, we just don't have the resources and infrastructure to deal with it. I actually did see one truck with the snow plow last week, which was hilarious because there was 0.05 inches of snow, but we don't have the salt, we don't have the snow plows, we don't have the same knowledge of how to drive in the snow, and so it is dangerous. If you live up north, you're saying they canceled school because of this, but it's just people here don't know how to drive. It's one of those things where it's not going to affect the physical aspect of driving that much. You're probably not going to be slipping a ton in this, but people mentally get so in their heads about driving in it, so it's just a huge risk. People slamming on their brakes everywhere, whipping the steering wheel around. So it's smart that they cancel school. There's no reason to make people drive in this. But beautiful snow day. All right, close for this run. I'm going to run it back 3 runs in a row with the Corsa. This is my new favorite thing, this vest. Complete fire. I found out it's downfill, so this keeps me super warm. I actually think it's, let's see what the temperature is. Corsa.
Kursa. 18 feels like 13. Gosh dang, gotta get the right lighting so you can actually see. 18 feels like 13 American. That's cool. What's the high today? The high today is 33. That's disrespectful. Shout out Larry Bird, though. Pants? Oh, man. I might have to go tights because I don't have any warm pants. This is when we run into issues, though. Okay, here's what I'm doing. This is not... I don't love doing this, but this is what I'm going to do. So, let's bring this by the window. So, Corsa vest, Tracksmith pants. These are the session pants, but they are so thin that I need to double layer it. So I'm going to go bang, Dick's Sporting Goods tights underneath. Or no, you know what? I have merino tights that are looser. Let's go merino tights. I only like loose tights. All right, here we go. All in Motion base layer from Target. I'm always rocking something Dick's or something Target. They have the best running basics. This is the All in Motion base layer. We're going to go to the Bada Boom Bada Bang Charlotte Prep Dad quarter zip. This is Mason's old school. I don't even know what brand this is. A-Crux, not Arc'teryx. It's A-Crux. A-Crux quarter zip. REI merino socks. These things aren't full max cushion, gang. This is like a 1080 V13 where you have the softness and you have the comfort, but it's not fully stacked like the smart wool ones that I'm wearing right here. These are the full max cushion gang socks. And then this is the Piateristo for the legs. Wool skins tights. I showed these to you guys a few weeks ago. No idea where they came from, but they're fire. Fire flames. And then I'll just grab some sort of a hat. Winter hat. I think my Hobby Jogger hat is done, so I'll grab that Patriots hat if I can find it. The Hobby Jogger, it's not done. The Hobby Jogger hat is just in the wash. All right. Charlie has a meeting this morning, actually, so I need to stop talking and start running. I'll put this on, and then I'll see you. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. No ice on the steps, but snow. We'll see if we can get our money's worth out of this PumaGrip this morning. Oh man, is this ice? Yeah, roads are complete ice and snow. Yeah, we'll see. Winter test of the PumaGrip out here. I think the key is to stay on the powder. Also, these are ATV tracks, I think. At least there was an ATV last night, yeah. You can see them right here. And tracks from kids playing in it.
Mile 1, 8:22. In terms of the grip of these, I basically just have to stay on the snow and I'll be fine. Any of the areas where the cars have come along and drove, there's a lot of ice underneath and I'm slipping and sliding all on that. But the regular snow is okay. I think this guy put salt in front of his ass. Pretty hard to actually run out here. I'm cruising on an 8:20 pace. First was 8:22, second was 8:18. It's more of a jog slash core exercise to remain upright. Yeah, if we got this stuff all the time, it would be impossible to get good miles in during the winter. Shout out to my northern brothers and sisters putting in the work. All right. How much just ate it on some ice. This is very slick. This snow though, this is okay. Puma MagMax. Very nice. I like a lot. Very nice. Puma MagMax. The Magnify Maximum from Puma. Very nice footwear. Enjoyment. This is enjoyment. The big cat. In my country, small cat only. That's why Magnify Maximum by Puma, my favorite shoe. I like a lot. MagMax. Very nice. In my country, maximum nitrogen only. We do not breathe oxygen in my country. That's why I like the Puma Magnify Maximum Nitrogen. Remind me where I'm from. Nitro. Nitrous. Nitrous oxide. In my country, we modify two-door hatchback with turbo nitro gas in the engine. MagMax, very nice. My country, Puma. Puma MagMax. Alright, 8 cold and snowy miles in the books, 8:19 pace. Another winter run. I'm in the Speedlands now. Gonna take the kids for a snowy adventure around the neighborhood, aka driving around in the Jeep through the very minimal snow, but it will make their southern hearts very happy.
Not sitting down on his bottom.
Okay.
And he took his hat and gloves off.
Okay, well, you guys can sit in your regular seats in a minute, okay?
Aww. I don't want to. I don't want to.
This is basically like being in Alaska, right?
I don't know what Alaska is.
It's the coldest state. This is like an Arctic expedition, right?
Yeah. This is the coldest day in the universe.
Coldest day?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. 19. So cold the tire pressure is low. It actually looks like they salted the main road here. Bagel time. If it's open. You think it's gonna be open?
I hope so.
Same. Bang. That's the come up right there. Whole wheat everything, and then blueberry, and then Mason. She likes the cinnamon sugar. These ones are also fire. Herb garlic. Now that's Max Cushion Gang. The big stack brownie. As big as my hand. Secured the bag. Bro, that's crazy. The Frontier Kitchen is still going. I guess we're doing enchiladas tonight. Keeping it real Western. Alright, this is the Refuel. You got the bagels. Bada boom, bada bagel. Look at that. I mean, Mint Hill. Family dough. double stack. This is the Puma MagMax of bagels right here. I mean, take a look at this. Take a look at this scrumptious stack. Bro, I'm salivating. I'm foaming at the mouth just looking at these. Let me go get my... Hold on. Hold on. Bro, these bagels are going dumb right now. Let me get a quick measurement of the stack height on these. Gosh dang, that's a 59 millimeter tall bagel. That's dang near as thick as the Adios 9 is wide. And let's take a look at the circumference of this thing. Ooh, 105. Slapper. Slapper. That's what I'm talking about right there. Very nice bagel. Let's see if this one is even taller. Ah, no, this one, 60 millimeter stack bagel. Let's go. Don't play with me. And look at that. I had to focus. I didn't show the cutting and the toasting, but these are near perfect toasted bagels. You can hear this. Watch. Or listen. Don't watch. Listen. You hear that? Crispy outside. And then look at this chickpea salad. Perfectly manicured chickpea salad with, you know what the secret sauce is? It's the cranberries. They add a touch of sweetness inside the mixture. So you have the umami. The chickpeas give you that umami, the mouthfeel. The celery, that gives the crunch. And the chickpeas add the sweetness. And then here's what a lot of people don't do for their chickpea salad. They don't do this one simple trick. This one simple trick with the chickpea salad will change your life. Bang! Ain't no Morton's over here. Malden sea salt flakes on this side only. A lot of boys salty. A lot of boys salty. If you're still saving up those salt and pepper packs that you get from your DoorDash orders and using those to salt your food, you got to step your game up. This is the real healthy Malden sea salt flakes. They've been doing it since the year of our Lord 1882. That's 4 generations of hand harvesting famous pyramid-shaped flakes using the same simple and time-honored techniques. From England. Shout out to my blokes. These are from England. Look at that. Malden, England. I had no idea. You learn something new every day. You know it's not from England. Chips. Dirty style deli chips. And this is how we set it off. I have so much stack on this plate, I can't even fit the chips. I'm going to have a separate plate for the chips. I don't like eating chips straight out of the bag. It just feels weird to me. I guess I can fit them right here. I should have gone with the square plate. Has more surface area. But look at that. That's the Refuel. I don't even need Element because we got a lot of salt here. But maybe I'll get some electrolytes later. Get some coffee going. And we'll get out there for some more mileage. This is the Mileage Refuel. Brought to you by Frontier. A spinoff of Supwell Kitchen. Very nice. The chickpea salad, very nice. Coffee today. I'm going back to Ethiopia. The Tuke Yute Natural. It's fire. It's a banger, bro. Look at this. Watch how the coffee just trickles down, and you can see from looking at these, This is some quality grinds right here, brother. Quality grinds. Straight from my guy Tuke in Ethiopia. That's the real plug. Tuke Yute. Look at that. I can smell those floral notes already. I haven't even poured any hot water on these grinds. And watch how the hot water hits the grinds, though. Woo! Some quality beans right there, brother. It's bubbling. It's so cold the hobby jogger wagon has icicles dangling from the fender. Man, it's so cold the mustard on my dog was frozen. It was so cold even Barefoot Mafia is wearing shoes. That's cold. That's real cold. Tuke Yute. One sip. Everybody knows the rules. The Ethiopian coffees get better as they cool, but it's like a fresh baked blueberry muffin. There's something so comforting about an Ethiopian natural processed coffee. So good. These are just my favorite. It's like a nice, thick Max Cushion Gang hoodie. Imagine that, a Max Cushion Gang hoodie. This is a slapper right here. It's a classic. Absolute classic. It's really disgusting, man. It's disgusting. You know what's disgusting? Second run of the day is disgusting. You know what I love, man? People always tell me, keep grinding. I love it. I love it. You keep grinding. No, you keep grinding. You keep grinding. Second run of the day, grinding. I need to change my socks. These socks are too thick. Hold on. Don't check me. Check your sock thickness. 2 Chainz said, don't check me. Check your Apple Watch. Your blood pressure is too high from all the DoorDash you've been eating. That's a bar right there. You guys heard that new 2 Chainz, Alchemist, and Larry June? It just dropped. It was fire. Larry June's talking about magnesium rims on the Porsche. Bro, Larry June is Max Cushion Gang. I want to send Larry June a hobby jogger hat. Hey. Yeah, second run of the day in the MagMax. You already know, man. It's another double in Mint Hill. It's not a shoe review. This is a mileage festival in the Magnify Maximum. I also think it dried up outside, so I will actually be able to run instead of shuffling gingerly. It's still cold, though. I think it's about 32, 33. That's brick. That's brick. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. This might legitimately be the worst fit I've rocked in my entire life. My fit right now is so bad. I have the Captain America hat, green vest with a different shade of green blue pants, with the clashing green blue Puma. There's 3 or 4 shades of green and blue right there, with the Robin Hood socks. I was talking about not wanting to be prancing around like Robin Hood in tights yesterday. Look at this. This is truly offensive. This is like the vomit on Easter colorway. This whole outfit is just, this is not dad drip. I don't know what kind of drip it is.
Also my toenail. My left toenail is still hurting from yesterday. Alright, good news. Roads are dry, so we can actually run. Bad news, my left index finger toe is very painful. It's a lot of pain right now. Oh gosh. This is unpleasant. This is really unpleasant. Oh man, would you look who it is? Yo.
Hi, Daddy.
What's up?
Hi, Daddy. I'm going.
Are you gonna come with me? How long do you think you could keep up?
I don't know.
Think you could keep up all the way to the water? Oh, everybody's coming now. I think you can make it to the bridge up there.
What way?
The sign.
Maybe.
You tired?
What?
You tired?
I don't want to because sometimes we can up do that so I might have to stop, okay?
Okay, I'll see you later, okay? This outfit is so bad. I'm embarrassed to be seen in public. 4 shades of blue, green. I have another shade of blue with the gloves and the quarter zip. Oh my goodness. This is really bad. This is why I just wear black all the time, to avoid fashion travesties like this. This is not hobby jogger chic. This is almost as bad as Mizuno Neo Vista. 11 shades of blue. Not only do I look horrible, I also overdressed. I didn't need the vest. 35 American is sweltering after running in 13 2 days straight. It's balmy out here. I feel like a new man. 35. I feel like I'm in Miami. This is nice. This is warm. I think my nose is still freezing though. I need to get icicles on my nose. I'm doing another loop.
Okay. Well, I'll go with you and tell Daddy. So we did a loop. We just cut through Beaver Stream.
Cut through Beaver Stream?
Yeah.
Fire.
The Beaver Stream.
What's up? Vest is back on. It was not too warm. This is what I want to say. We have to appreciate the miles we have. I've been getting in my head, oh, I shouldn't have taken an off day Monday. I'm behind on my mileage for the week. This is why I don't take an off day. Just whining, crying in my head. And then I was thinking about my guy Tony Brinkman, who's been fighting off an injury, and he had an amazing comment yesterday or this morning when I woke up, and he said, bro, when it's getting tough and miserable in the winter, you gotta just appreciate that you can be out here. And it's the same thing. So many people are injured right now. So so many people are behind their desk working 16-hour days. And we're out here getting mileage. You have to appreciate it. Appreciate the miles that you can stack. But don't get complacent, because you can always stack more. Never lacking, always stacking. Sup while running. It's a me, a hobby jogger. Very nice. Puma MagMax hobby jogger certified. Certification of jogging as a leisure activity. Magnify maximum. It's a me.
Afternoon run. Man, wow, that was incredible. That was something else, something special. I realize I always say I'm not going to lie to you. I am going to lie to you. I'm going to start lying to you. 8-mile run, 8:12 pace. Could not have been better, man. Could not have been better. Grinding out some 8-minute miles in the 30-degree temperatures. I love it. I love it. But you know what? I'm going to start lying to you, because say I'm having a bad day. Say I'm having one bad day, right? Ripping off 540 pace mile repeats in the middle of a 20-mile day in 13 American temperatures. And they tell me to get my iron levels checked. Are you serious? Are you serious? These hobby doctors out here telling me to get my iron levels checked, bro. Are you serious? Let a brother have a bad day. Gosh dang. Puma MagMax. How many videos can I make with the Puma MagMax? I've given way too much airtime recently to the shoes I don't like. Adios Pro 4. What was the other one? Oh, Asics Super Blast 2. I'm going to start just making videos every day. Shoes I like only. Magnify maximum. In my country, you want shoe with over 32mm stack, you must trade family member to government official. In my country, czar of stack, only one allowed to have maximum cushioning shoe. You wear shoe over 15mm stack, government remove 2mm of stack from 4-foot. Now your 4-foot become a 2-foot. MagMax, baby. This thing is stacked, it's protective, it's bouncy. Today I really just wanted to run in something that I enjoyed, because I test a lot of shoes and this didn't let me down. So we started off the day with some snowy miles. It snowed all night. This is probably the snowiest I've ever seen. I still have snow on the ground here. Can you see that? That's snow. I don't know the next time we're going to see snow like this in Mint Hill, but I said that a few weeks ago when it snowed, and guess what? Bada boom, bada bang, bada snow. We had more frozen precipitation today. And also when we were out in the mountains a few weeks ago, there was hail. Hail in the mountains. There's no hail down here in the Piedmont. But good thing about this shoe, it is bouncy, it's comfortable. It's now broken in at, well, it broke in at about 30 miles, but it's even more broken in. You can see the crease lines here. It's a very reliable shoe that reminds me of shoes that I loved in the past, like the Saucony Endorphin Shift 3, even like the Hoka Mach 5. Very different shoe. It's not as lightweight as the Mach 5 and it's not as firm as the Shift 3, but these rockered shoes that just make it easy to run and that I can pull for any type of run. That's how I felt about the Mach 5. That's how I felt about the Shift 3. This is now carrying on that legacy of a bouncy, fun shoe with a great rocker. So positives, protection, bounce, PumaGrip. It was great out here in the snow this morning. When I stepped on the ice, nothing's going to save you from that. So I was slipping and sliding around there. And I was also going very slow and cautiously. Both of my runs today were 8-minute per mile pace, which basically never happens to me. I think the workout on Sunday, should I be honest or should I lie to you? and say I feel great. I think the workout, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to go back on my thing instead of lying only from now. I'm going to be honest. The workout on Sunday, I think that took a lot out of me because I haven't been running a lot of marathon pace recently. And this is the thing about, I talked about it in the 5 speed workouts video. Introducing anything faster than a marathon pace. So marathon pace, threshold, VO2 max, 5K or 10K pace. Once you start working in those workouts into base training, it takes longer to recover. So we can base train, we can get the mileage up, we can even do hill sprints, we can do strides, we can do some steady running. But once we start working in longer, that was 8 miles at a marathon pace or faster. My last marathon pace was 240, and I was averaging probably I think a 233 marathon pace for the 8 miles that I did on my long run Sundays. So that took some recovery. I also skipped my run on Monday. I did not run on Monday because I was hanging out with the family. Was that a good call? Probably not, because now I feel like I'm behind in mileage. But guess what? We have to be happy for the miles that we did have. I'm trying to remember that. We have to be grateful for the miles that we got today. But yeah, 2 8-minute per mile runs, and this thing is it's not a slow shoe, but it can handle that, and it felt decent at those paces. Now, I prefer it for faster running, but for today, I don't know if I would have picked anything else, any other everyday running shoe, any other daily trainer. And I've gone back and forth on whether or not this is a daily trainer, but I think it is, because for today, right, going 8-minute miles where I'm not going fast, I just want something reliable. I knew it was going to be snowing. This is the shoe that I picked. What else would I have run? An Asics Super Blast 2? That's not my favorite. I don't love the feel of that. Nova Blast? No, because I don't like the grip. That would have been terrible on the ice. I could have tested the Mizuno Zen, but do I want something that's unstable on the snow? Do I want something that's narrow and I'm going to be worried about my footing on the icy and snowy conditions? No, I don't. So this is top of the pile for me right now. Puma Deviate Nitro 3 is another good one, but do I want to be using that shoe when I'm doing 8:30 per mile pace? I don't think so. So this is checking all the boxes for me right now. Oh, Hoka Bandai 9. That's another great daily trainer that I've been using a lot recently. I took that one down to New York. This is checking all the boxes for me. This is what I'm going to continue to run in. So if you're looking for a new winter shoe, Max Cushion gang, I would suggest this. Very nice shoe. Magnify maximum nitrogen. And there's the new colorways available on Rhunning Weerhouse, so make sure to pick them up. The thing is, I didn't even know that they were dropping the new colorways on Rhunning Weerhouse, but that's a win for you, because for a while there were none of these available at all. And this is what I talked about in the video the other day I did on Puma. Their strategy is so weird with how they're getting their products into the hands of runners. They're not in a lot of specialty retail stores. I thought they weren't anywhere. People corrected me and told me, our friend Michelle said, no, they're in some stores in Ohio. People let me know that they're in Marathon Sports, or at least some Marathon Sports, which is a Fleet Feet brand up in Massachusetts. And I think they're in some Puma outlets or Puma stores across the country. But most of those stores, people said, are lifestyle geared, and the employees don't even know a dang thing about the running shoes, which is just wild. So supply chain for them is a huge issue. This was not available for a long time, but now it is. I would suggest if you want a nice Max Cushion shoe, grabbing one of these. It's not the softest one out there, but it's the one that I consistently want to run in. Only real downside is it does have a real character to it. And that's what I was noticing on the second run here today. It always feels like it's pushing me 5% more than I want to when I am dipping into those slower paces. So it's versatile, but it doesn't feel the most natural for me going super slow. That's where something like the Bandai might be more comfortable, or even the Glycerin Max. But for more of that daily use case, we're going to be doing a bunch of pace ranges. And I've said this before, but I've even done 540 pace miles in this. It's a banger. So Puma Magnify Maximum, I think it's still at about, what is it now, 170 miles? I can check my Strava, but this has some serious mileage on it, and it's still going. So I highly recommend it. My favorite shoe at the moment, looking as good as ever, looking as blue and as green as ever. Puma MagMax. Very nice shoe. I'll be back tomorrow with another video.